Welcome back, my name is Piku. The game is VIII. Last time we went around gathering some villagers. Or some new villagers anyway. And also found Garland, unfortunately. Oh, Adel, you caught the card for me? Haha, thank you so much. I have more farm friends now. Plus I can shovel more manure. Farm production has increased. Huzzah. Anyway. So, this episode, I'm going to be continuing with the main story quest to regain access to the parts of the map with the question marks that I have not yet gotten to, because for some reason they're all cut off. But I did find a couple very important folks and some not very important folks. Like that Austin fellow. This was not the end I would have predicted he would meet. He was an impertinent sort, but his last words of advice were sound enough. I will admit that he was diligent in fulfilling his duties. I must ask, however, why isn't there a grave for me? I demand an explanation. There was no body to bury. Oh, which can only mean that you had faith I would survive. Yes, such loyalty is commendable. I always knew you, I promise. Sure, if that's the way you want to take it, boyo. Squaw. Oh, I got it. Don't worry about Raquetta. I'll take good care of her. Squaw. I have the fishes. Prismatic jewel, thank you. Now then. Let's see if this here housewife really is gonna be doing what she said she's doing. You guys seem really busy every single day, Edel. Are you all eating properly? Oh, that's good. Being able to cook is such a great quality for a boy to have. But judging by your face, you seem restless. You're limited on the ingredients too, so you're not getting enough nutrients. I know, you brought me a lot of vegetables, so I'll make you some vegetable juice. High nutrients, and I'll fill your stomachs too. Yes, that's a great idea. Make it with lots of love, so come get it any time. Ah, vegetable juice. I don't know how good that's going to be. Ultra Chef knife. Okay. What is this? It's different from the knives that I've been using. You sure I can have it? Everyone will love it. Ah, I see. If my cooking can be enhanced with this, everyone will be happy. I had no idea you would be so considerate of me. If I met you 10 years ago, I would have definitely fallen for you. Not like I'm cheaply seeing. Wonder how happy my family will be if I cook for them with this. I'm happy that there's yet another thing to look forward to in my future. Thank you very much, Adel. Who's got the juice? Oh, we got the juice. Resets food effect? You are now my favorite person. Holy guacamole.
Hello.
I am running out of leaves to make medicine. Think. Well, I make a couple more hemostatics. Just in case. Yeah, I just caught a pretty tasty looking fish. Can't let our stomachs go empty if we're gonna be doing a lot of fighting, right? You should have some, Adel. That's a big fish.
Ah, that was delicious. Man, am I stuffed. And I made plenty for everyone, too.
I haven't eaten that well in a while.
Same here. This island gives me the willies, but at least the fish are fat and tasty. If it weren't for all the primordials, this would be a perfect fishing spot. Shame the captain weren't with us to enjoy it, though. I decided, after I get off of this island, I'm gonna pay my respects to the captain's family. That man did a lot for us. Him and me, we got the same sea in our blood. Wouldn't be right not to tell his kin about what happened.
Then,
Thanks for that, Adol. Since we're talking about captains and all, that Captain Reed fella's been gnawing at me too. Falsely charged and dying alone, without ever seeing his family or crew again. Wish he had some descendants, so I could tell him the truth.
I've received word that my family has escaped and taken refuge on a small island in the Gaiety Sea. That hair color of yours, ye be hailing from Crete, sea dog? Yeah, I do. Haha, must be fate. I think his descendants might already know.
Huh? Yeah, I suppose. But what everyone else thinks they know ain't the only truth. Could be people out there what still believe in Captain Reed. All right. When I get back home, I'm telling the family all about what happened here. Everything I saw, everything I heard, everything. I'm getting fire in my belly just thinking about it. Here's to a great departure, Adol.
Alright, now where's that Austin fellow wandered off to?
How can I help you today?
Need one more Dragon Crest
Is
stone.
that it?
There you are.
Adol,
A map? You see him particularly striking landmarks or vistas. You log them in as location points, yes? Please show them to me? Sure, but why? I'm an artist beyond compare, you see. I want to see all places and things graced with even a hint of beauty. Naturally, I would ultimately like to see every last location point this island holds, but first come see me when you located half the points to be found. First, I'll compensate you for your efforts. Please find these locations for me. Location discovery rate, huh? Journal. Yeah, I missed a couple of quests, looked like. Because I didn't find these people in time. Gosh darn it. Where did it say to find the thing? Well, looks like I found at least 50 of them. 50%, I mean. Heal Eye Orb. What's this do? Mysterious orb, most likely from the Eternian era. Yeah, but what's it do? Oh well. Let's head on out to the story destination. Stop locking on, please. very tippy top of the mountain.
We made it to the summit, Adol!
The primordial population has definitely increased.
But how? How's it increased this much this fast?
Huh? What's that?
Something wrong?
Look down. The great tree of origins.
Is that fog?
It doesn't look like the fog we saw with the ghost ship.
Yes, it's localized entirely around the great tree. It almost resembles a cocoon of sorts.
Has the great tree always been able to do that?
No. I've never seen it do this before. What's happening here?
Look at that!
It's cloning primordials.
Primordials?
They look like the one that attacked the village. Those primordials predate the Eternian era.
How is that possible? Are you saying those primordials came from the fog?
We can't determine anything from up here, Adol.
Yeah.
Indeed. We have to do something about the great tree. Let's check in with the village before we go.
Adol checked in with Castaway Village to confirm the situation and share what he had discovered. According to Dogi, attacks against the village had become more frequent, and the situation was becoming more dire than ever before. As part of that, Dogi assured Ale that he and the others were up to the task of defending the village. At Dogi's urging, Adol and the others made their way towards the great tree, which had become enshrouded by a mysterious fog. Curiouser and curiouser. Most of these warp points are still cut off. Have to make my way all the way down there on foot, huh? These are not so hard to deal with anymore. Oh, but it seems like tougher enemies have come out of the woodwork. Freeze is so good. Not entirely sure. I can only presume that the Great Tree is doing this to try and exterminate us for some unknown reason. Why would it be so intent on doing so? I shared last episode my theory that the Great Tree is some sort of computer. So, if that theory holds true, then what line of code is insisting that it exterminate us? Assuming, of course, that I'm still too low level to deal with you. Oh dear. Assuming, of course, someone else isn't controlling it. Because that's an entirely different possibility. Because if someone of a higher intellect is pulling the strings, then who and to what end?
What the hell happened to the great tree?
I'm not sure, but I have a bad feeling about it.
What is this feeling? It's like I'm about to
Entirely possible. But what would Dana remember? Proud noblewoman. Why did I earn that? Hello? Is there some kind of time spent playing as each character achievement?
I can still go.
Something's there.
Because I didn't get a level up. Maybe it's number of enemies defeated while playing as each character? Possibly. Oh, a piddly little level 42? Cupid's Kiss Master. Now then, freeze, please. Oh, there's one of the stronger ones right there. Good. Yeah, level 68. Yeah, I do not want to mess with you, sir. Please let me pass unmolested. Primordials are coming out of the fog. Yes, and this fog is slowly spreading too. That's bad, right? Yeah, let's keep an eye out for any primordials as we proceed. This feels real bad. Oh, I did get that new recipe.
Let's see.
Rock salt fish fry.
Eat up.
Now that I have the vegetable juice, that makes my life that much easier because I can, well, if I
Oh, something's there.
had a supply of
Allow me.
vegetable juice, I could
Looks like something's here.
use the veggie juice to clear out any and all. Which way am I supposed to be going? Clear out the food that takes a long time to clear out that I don't want, just for the HP purposes. Wow, the map is gone. This isn't ominous at all. Whoa, it's just me or did this fog get thicker? I can barely see anything around me. Let's stay close together. Watch your step, everyone.
My turn!
Let's go!
Yes!
Strange. We should have reached the temple by now.
Huh. Did we miss it?
What are you saying? We couldn't have missed it.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes.
Hey, is the path supposed to be this long?
No. Something is clearly amiss here.
I don't sense any Saurians. What's going on?
Only way we'll find out is if we keep moving.
I don't like this, not one bit.
Is everyone here? Yes, we are.
I have a bad feeling about this. Everyone, be careful.
And the fog continues to get thicker and thicker. Oh boy. Complete whiteout. Adol suddenly noticed that his friends had vanished without a trace. He called out to them, but he received no answer. Fog and silence filled the area. Just like back in Dana's time. And we're going back into the whiteout. Well, hello again. Only this time I don't have Dana's powers. Oh dear. Crimson Edolion of the Fog. Late Ethereos. Although this time I do have a lot more healing materials. So hopefully that... Oh, you seem to be of a more fiery bent. Ow. Ow. I'm expecting you to have that much reach.
I can keep going.
Moon tears won't do me any good at this point. Good thing I should have enough burn medicine. Careful now. I mean, I'm perfectly fine doing this. You're perfectly fine letting me do it. Foolish Adolian. Oh goody. He put them down in more awkward areas. Ow. Actually, that didn't hurt that much. Ow, that did though.
I can keep going.
Get off the flaming area, sir. Gosh darn it. I really hate that it does that. Ow. Stop it! Okay. Clearly, having the thing on the on the left analog stick does not work. Ow. Oh dear. I did not get hit. I am shocked and pleased. Ow. Get out of here, punk. Alright, that works as intended. Well, there's 3 of them.
Adol.
I'm so glad you're safe. Looks like we somehow ended up back at the mountain gate. Though Adol had been attempting to reach the great tree, he somehow found himself at the mountain gate with the others. For the moment, Adolf decided to sort out the current situation. Afterward, we all got separated in the fog. Yes, I thought I was headed toward the great tree, but before we knew it, we'd somehow ended up back in front of the gate. What is going on? No, didn't encounter any primordials. Oh hey, Sahad and Lakota. Strange voices pierced through the fog.
Ah!
Oh dear. Sounds like they're being chased. Oh? It's no use. Ran as fast as I could, but... Oh, they were just being loud. I tried to stop them. They were trying to see if they could get through the fog by sprinting. Haha, I guess it didn't work. Blast!
Adolf?
A sudden burst of searing pain shot through Adol's arm.
Adolf?
What's going on?
Adol groaned in spite of himself and rolled up his sleeve. The same mark Dana possesses.
Why, that's... the same symbol as Donna?
Just showed up out of the blue.
Why the hell does that all have it?
I'm sorry. I don't know. Wait, Adol. Didn't you mention earlier that you fought a primordial in the fog?
Donna, didn't the same thing also happen to you? Everyone, look!
The cocoon of fog surrounding the great tree is expanding.
What's going on?
The evolution of the world, begun anew by the great tree of origin.
Something's coming from the fog.
That's the robed fellow we saw at the Valley of Kings. But who are the others? Ah!
Those people... They're monsters!
1,000 pardons for bewildering you. Let us begin by introducing ourselves. My name is Hydra.
I am Minos. Upon closer examination, you humans are far more frail-looking than I had expected.
My name is Nestor. I do not require that you commit it to memory. Nevertheless, we are well met.
And I am Ura.
You are Adol, I presume. We wish you no harm.
Really?
I'm skeptical, but I suppose we should hear them out.
So who are you?
Selection and rejection. As I mentioned before, this process is the means by which the Great Tree fosters evolution. We are the Wardens of Evolution. Beings who have been tasked with overseeing that process.
The Wardens of Evolution?
What you said earlier, The evolution of the world begun anew by the Great Tree of Origins? What does that mean?
It is beyond your ken. The Lacrimosa has visited this world many times over the ages. That humans now claim dominion over this world will not forestall the inevitable.
You mean...
Exactly. The same fate that befell the Eternians will befall you. Humans have been rejected for the coming evolution.
What?
You mean we're all gonna die?
Unfortunately, yes, the Lacrimosa will bring forth a cataclysm, which varies in accordance with the era. The resurgence of the prehistoric world unfolding before your very eyes, that is, in fact, the Lacrimosa of this era.
Its effects are currently confined to this island, but in due time, it will spread across the world. So it has been decided, since time immemorial.
Yeah, this has got to be some kind of joke. We're getting out of here and going back to our normal lives.
These are understandable reactions. I sympathize with your plight, but there is nothing we can do.
Not once in the entire span of existence has a species thrived forever. By necessity, the species must be renewed to maintain the world.
Simply put, the Lacrimosa is the natural law of the world. All living creatures must accept its judgment.
No.
Huh. What is it?
They all have the same symbol as Donna and Adol.
Indeed they do. What does that mean?
Donna?
No.
It seems you've remembered. When the Lacrimosa comes, a single individual is selected from the species facing extinction. That individual will then witness the destruction of their own species. In doing so, the cycle of selection and rejection will be perpetuated for all eternity. We, the Wardens of Evolution, are those chosen.
You, Donna, are the chosen warden of the Eternian era. It is only right that you be by our side.
Donna? Then...
The symbol on your arm, Adol, is proof that you've been selected to be a warden. That is why we have come to greet you.
Why was Adol chosen?
Only the brightest soul among the species facing extinction is selected to become a warden. As the selected soul, you are beholden to this fate. Now cease your resistance and join us.
No. We refuse to accept this!
What a pity.
They are merely overwhelmed by the gravity of our sudden revelation. Nothing more. For now, we will take our leave of you.
You will see us again. Steel yourselves.
Until we meet again, Donna.
Wait!
The Wardens of Evolution, huh? What should we do, Adol? Anna, any thoughts? I'm sorry. I need to process everything they just told us. I don't know what's going on. But like hell, we're gonna curl up and die just because they're telling us to. Maybe humans can be selfish and arrogant at times, but I believe we have much potential and a bright future ahead of us. But they said there was no way to stop the Lacrimosa. What should we do? Let's sort out all the information we have. Yes, you're right. There's something that concerns me. Is it about the Wardens? Yes, they are certainly a cause for concern. My main concern right now is actually Dana. Yeah, something is bothering me about this as well. If I'm a Warren, why am I not with them? Good point, that is weird. They came to see Adel, but why didn't they seem very concerned with you, Dana? True, perhaps something happened in the past between Dana and them. I'm sorry, I wish I could remember. The crystal! This is sudden. We need to view the past. I need to see if something did happen between me and the Wardens. Are you serious? Lady Nan was the one who summoned the... Excuse you? The ones who believe it are trying to capture her. They're telling people that the witch who summoned those evil stars deserved no mercy. How could this happen? How long is the royal family going to ignore this? You didn't hear? The wise and virtuous Queen Sarai has vanished from the palace. Is that true? They say the entire royal family abandoned the country and ran away. We're on our own now. What the hell? The city is all but defenseless these days, and the sky is covered in dark clouds. Yeah, it keeps getting colder and colder. It's getting harder to find food. How did this happen in the glorious kingdom of Eternia?
Over here, Donna. Olga!
Seems you weren't followed. Yes, that's a relief. I guess wandering through all those alleys as a kid really paid off. At any rate, I'm grateful now for how unrestrained you were back then. So, what have you uncovered? I was contacted this morning by a colleague who finished translating the document. It took him a while, but he managed to locate Seren Garden. Seren Garden, we finally found it. Yes, the garden created by those who rebelled against the providence of the gods. Never expected to find a clue to stopping the Lacrimosa in its children's song. Must hope this lead bears out. So where is the garden located? Exactly where you expected. The only restricted in the area in the kingdom, the Valley of Kings. Seems the royal family passed down their knowledge of the Seren Gardens over generations. Perhaps that's why the place has always been under such tight security. I knew it. As a member of the royal family herself, Sarai had to have known about this. Where she has gone, and why did she not say anything about this? I don't know. By the way, we must hurry to Seren Garden. Yes, you're right. Seren Garden is said to be located in the depths of the tomb. Depth of the tomb? Could it be near the mural? But nothing like that existed in Adel's era. Yes, perhaps there is a reason that the garden does not exist in Adel's time. Either way, it exists in ours. Anyway, we don't have much time we have left. Last time the guard stopped me, but this time I will make it inside the tomb. You should have an easier time now, You should have an easier time entering now that the royal family has lost their power. Still, there was a riot recently that destroyed the west bridge leading out of the capital. The only way to get to the Valley of Kings is through the mountain gate near the temple. And I'll head to the temple at once. Yes, please be careful.
Yeah.
What do I do? Ah, people. Guess I'm not going that way. There are guards stationed in that direction. I suggest you find another path. Consul Darius, where have you been? Lady Dana, surely you realized why the palace has shut its doors. The day the stars fell upon us was the day Queen Sarai vanished. Finding the truth and issuing false decrees was my idea. Wait, I don't understand. What happened to Sarai? I grow weary of this facade. I cannot stand the lies and deception that I have been party to. You're leaving too, aren't you? Somewhere far away. Haha, criticize me all you want. Committed terrible crimes. The East Essence Tower has fallen, opening a path to the central district. You should be able to enter from there. Consul, there's still hope. We can still... Do not lie, my lady. Lies help no one. My actions are proof of that. It's not a lie, though. I'll get to Saren Garden, no matter what. Phew, I made it to the Central District. The village leading west of the capital is destroyed, so I need to go around. I go south and head for the mountain gate.
This area is still intact. Another vision. This is no time for tears. I can't stop now.
Hey, look!
Ah, crap.
It's the Maiden of the Great Tree!
Oh no.
Where do you think you're going, Your Eminence? You running from your guilty...
I remember I used to see you gallivanting, playing with children. You treated your position like a joke.
That's right! You invited the Star's rep!
Give me back my daughter! Give me back Mia, you murderer!
Everyone, please,
So...
Rustle?
Then please, tell me why didn't you protect Eternia?
Rustle.
They found my father's near the crater, where the falling star landed.
Duran? I don't have an answer for you, Rustle, but as your maiden, and as a friend to all who have fallen and to those who still live, I want to know why this happened more than anyone. I want to know why so many people had to die. I want to know how I can still save Eternia. Still save my people.
Your Eminence.
All hope is not lost. I am Donna Eclusia, Maiden of the Great Tree, protector and leader of the people of Eternia. I never have and never will forsake my solemn duty. I will learn the truth of what happened here, no matter what. Now stand aside!
You really expect us to... Yeah! Get her!
Oh, for the love of all that's holy.
I understand why you are angry, but...
Oh. Ow.
Go, Your Eminence.
Rustle!
Oh. You blocked the rock.
Hey! What are you doing?
You're siding with her? She's the reason your father's dead!
There are things I'll never be able to tell my father now. But I know with all my heart that he died upholding his sworn duty. So I will honor my father's memory by living my life as he lived his. I will keep my promise and protect the maiden at all costs. You! Traitor! Get him! We must hurry. I don't know how long I can hold them off.
But...
Don't worry about me. Just let me keep my promise to you.
I promise, I will find out why this happened and come back.
I know you will. You face Rastal, son of Chief Gardran! And I will not allow any of you to pass! The maiden's getting away! Out of the way, you!
Please be safe, Rustil. So many. At this rate, we won't last long. My lady! I heard the capital was in trouble. I'm glad to see you're safe at least. Yes, I'm unharmed, but I must hurry to Seren Garden at once. I'm prepared to help. But first I must report what's happening. It was reported that the great tree was glowing with golden light during the star's assault. At the time, we thought the light was the great tree displaying a negative reaction to the falling stars, but we now know that the Earth's essence surged abnormally before a single star fell. And at the center of this essence surge was the great tree of origins. Yes, it would appear that the Great Tree of Origin somehow caused the stars to fall to Earth. Based on your description of the mirror you saw at the Valley of Kings, it can only mean the Great Tree of Origins is the cause of these terrible cataclysms. The scene depicted on the mirror must be true. Perhaps the people are right to lay the blame on me for this disaster. Your Eminence, I can't believe it. How could this happen? The sole significance of the temple's existence is now lost forever. What are we to do now, Your Eminence? Well, it won't be long before the people learn the truth. They will lose faith in the Great Tree, and the kingdom will plummet into chaos. That's why we must stay the course and help everyone suffering from these cataclysms. Even so, people may not welcome our help as warmly as they would have before. Your Eminence. We have an arduous road ahead of us. And yet, I've never been more proud of you. Huh? Your rambunctious nature vexed me to no end on many occasions. But if it was all leading to this moment, then all is forgiven. Heh, I suppose I chose wisely when I nominated you to become the maiden. We accept our fate. As you said, we must save our people, Your Eminence. Even if our faith wavers, our duty never will. Yes, we want to help the people. Please tell us what to do. Yes, let us help you. Lady Gunada, everyone. Now then, I believe you were planning to go to the Spiderman Garden, were you not? Do be careful. You've been an extraordinary maiden. I believe in you. I know you'll come back to us. Yes, I will. Please be safe, everyone. Yes!
Yeah, almost there. For everyone's sake, I need to hurry.
Yep, gotta go fast.
See something.
The speed I need. He's zooming.
Was it over there, Olga?
The people at the temple are fine. Rastal is.
Rastal? Is he alright?
He's barely breathing. I'll do what I can.
See something. Okay. Olga, please take care of him.
There's the prayer tree sapling.
Forbidden Valley of Kings is up ahead. Something. Please, let me make it in time.
Oh dear. This is an ancient Saurian, one of the oldest still living on the hallowed ground. It's near death. Perhaps that's why it no longer recognizes me. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I can't allow it to harden the people or the city. At least let me end your suffering and bring you peace. Ow.
Be careful. Here goes. Here.
You are now poisoned. Ow. Also, ow. Ow. Well, that... Man, that works. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll grieve your loss, I promise. I must go to Saren Garden. This can't be the end. I won't let this be the end.
Yes! Great job! Here goes! Luminous!
Black clouds and thunderbolts.
Change! Yep. Here! Change! Yeah! Yeah!
Wait, there's another quest marker over here. The river is dried up. This is supposed to be supplying water to the capital. What happened? That's a piece of the falling star. The impact must have dammed the river. The plants are starting to die. I can't just ignore this. Whatever this falling star is made of, it's incredibly dense. That must be why the current has stopped completely. But if I can move it out of the way, the river should flow again. I think I'll move it with my essence. Here goes nothing. It worked. The plant should start growing again. With the changes in the weather, I don't know how long that will take. Must do whatever I can. Must go soon. I need to trust everyone and keep moving.
We did it! Luminous!
Well, that's something. Whatever small amount of relief I can give. Oh, stupid. Ow! Black clouds and thunderbolts.
Veronica! It's powerful, so be careful! Here it comes! Here goes!
Black clouds and thunderbolts just die!
Is that all?
Oh boy.
Here goes! Veronica! Let's retreat! Here it comes! Take this! Change! Change! Veronica! This is heavy! Change!
Oh boy. Ah, thank you. I can't believe you rescued me. Dana Ecclusia, Maiden of the Great Tree. Who are you? How do you know my name? I'm sorry to alarm you. My name is Celine, Spirit of Covenants. I was birthed in this sea of land. Due to this land's proximity to Seren Garden, essence disturbances are more frequent here. Ever since my birth, I've been observing the history of Eternia. You must know the true purpose of Seren Garden. Please tell me what I must do. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that. All I can do for you is form this covenant with you. Please accept this power. Luminous style has been enhanced. Golden seal of piercing light obtained. And it's luminous style. Burn effect added to attacks. Dragon spirit will damage nearby enemies and afflict them with burn status. Dark path lies ahead of you, one of pain and misery. Someone is very concerned for you, too. Please allow us spirits to grant you our protection. I'm not sure I understand, but do you pity me, Celine? Thank you, but you don't need to worry about me. I have people supporting me. That is the reason I can keep going. Dana. I'm glad you are exactly who I hoped you to be. It's not every day that a spirit finds itself rescued by a mortal. I understand. I commit everything to you. Please don't lose. I won't.
Yes! Great job! Change! Here goes!
This place is... Oh. So this is the garden. This place was totally trashed in Adel's time. So, guess you didn't recognize it. Beautiful. This must be Seren Garden. This place was a ruin in Adel's era. Oops. This inscription. In every era exists Seren Garden, into which the collective psyche of species does flow, providing herein nourishment to this tree. Stored within the collective psyche of species, the very will to live. The collective psyches of species across eras are amassed as such, producing power beyond reckoning for the transcendent one. Thus, when the tree of psyches reaches maturity, disrupting providence and the natural order, the days of weeping shall come to an end. This is Seren Garden, and that flow must be the psyches of species. The tree looks really weak. If it grows, it'll have no power, but at this rate...
So, you came here after all.
The Wardens of Evolution.
Seren Garden. I've not seen this place in ages. As you have come here, I can only surmise that you are not ready to join us yet.
Have you been here before?
Of course. I am the architect of this garden.
What?
Take notice. The water bridges represent each species of a given era. The weak flow from that water bridge is the collective psyche of the Eternians.
Far stronger psyches are required to disrupt the providence of the Lacrimosa. Look upon the Tree of Psyches. See how young it is. The collective psyches of species past are not sufficient to spur its growth.
Was it not made clear to you in your Scarlet Vision? You have no means by which to save your doomed species.
You have shown remarkable fortitude in the face of this adversity. That is why I think you understand. The Lacrimosa cannot be stopped.
But this garden was my last hope.
We shall take our leave of you, Dana. Should you change your mind, please seek an audience with us. We will not turn you away. After all, you are a fellow Warden of Evolution.
No. It's not over yet. I'm sure he will feel the same as I do. The time will come for this place. I tried to call out to him one last time, hoping there could still be a chance, but it was no use. You...
How long will you continue this folly? The cataclysms have wiped out all Eternians. Even your best friend, Olga, is gone.
Olga. She gathered the remaining people at the palace and tried to lead them until the end. It was heroic of her.
I see. Far be it from me to ask you this, but why not allow yourself to feel a measure of peace? Why are you still doing this?
Because there are still people I can save.
Who do you mean? The Eternians are no more.
Not them. Adol and his allies, who are defying the Lacrimosa in the distant future, and the Wardens of Evolution, enthralled by its curse. I can still save them both. So please, let me help you, Sarai.
So you noticed?
Yes.
It's a foolish notion to think that we could ever be freed from this curse. Do you even understand what you're saying?
I see the way you Wardens look at me. I think I remind you all of the people you used to be.
You wouldn't. Why? I don't understand.
What happened here? Did she succumb to the weight of her burden and take her own life? She should already know that she is immortal. What an impulsive, pointless gesture. No, it wasn't.
What?
What is she doing? I see. So this was her intention. Once she succumbed to her despair, she will have no choice but to join our fold. Thus, she is refusing to become a warden in the first place by sealing herself away. Really now. She will most likely awaken when the next Lacrimosa comes to pass, and she will defy us then too. What? Is she mad? She is bolder than her countenance would suggest. But how will she find the next warden if she is slumbering here? So long as the great tree continues the cycle of evolution, her time will come eventually. How curious. Does that insignificant child really believe she is free to choose to defy the Lacrimosa? Somehow, she was able to communicate with the next species. In hindsight, such a power has never been permitted before. Are you suggesting she was privy to knowledge that we were not? At this time, I cannot say anything. Either way, she has chosen for himself the endless uphill path of rebellion. I hardly expected anything to change before the almighty Lacrimosa. Our duty is to bear witness to events as they unfold. All we can do is watch over her as the next species take root. Ah. Tana. That was more intense than I expected. Yes, it was. I can't believe what you endured. You okay? I'm fine, Adol. I remember everything now. I've been waiting for Adol. Waiting for the next species, so I can bring hope to everyone. Anna. That explains why you're not with the other Wardens. My brain feels close to bursting. How could you seal yourself up like that? I just couldn't think of anything else to do in that moment. But we know what to do now. We must go to Seren Garden. That's right. It's the only way to stop the Lacrimosa. Yeah, that's our best bet. Its remains were sealed away by the royal family, even as the maiden. It took a lot of effort for me to learn of its existence. We're gathering the collective psyches of species, their very will to live. The garden cultivates the power by which the providence of nature can be defied. Haha, I don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool. I'm most surprised that was built by one of the Wardens. Yes, we should make our way to the Valley of Kings and see the garden for ourselves. Plant a prayer tree sapling there, so the garden should be restored in this era. If the tree of Psyches has grown enough. Isn't that one Warden we met there your friend, Anna? You're talking about Sarai. I was surprised by that too. I wasn't! Why is one of the Wardens the former Queen of Eternia? There's probably more to that than we know at the moment.
Adol.
We must hurry to Seren Garden.
Yes.
Seren Garden is in the Valley of Kings, at the bottommost steps of the tomb. That's right, I'll explain more once we get there. Alright, let's go! You may now warp anywhere within the Isle of Seren. Alright, so that's an hour and almost 15 minutes. End of the episode there. Next episode, I'm going to go to the rest of the question marks, then go to the Garden of Seren. And I called Harai being the robed figure. Haha! Anyway, next time, we will do as I said. Until then, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the name bell, and if you be so kind, get off my lawn, you filthy casuals.